What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and today I have a review of the Transformers Cyber Battalion Sideswipe. And alright, the next wave of Cyber Battalion figures are out at Walgreens. I don't know what's in the way. Honestly, I know Sideswipe and Shockwave are out there. Not sure what else, but those are the two I found, and those are the two I bought. And I liked the first series for the most part. They're very simple Transformers, but they're bigger, so they're definitely their own thing. And your mileage is going to vary on them. I see a lot of hate towards these things. That's fine. Don't get them, you know, but I mean, for folks that like a nice simple transformation and a decent looking bot, check out Sideswipe here in alt mode. He rolls better than a lot of the Transformers I feature here. You know? It doesn't look too bad. There's not really much paint going on here. You got the window details, and that's fine. And it doesn't really, you know, it's not perfectly, but there you go. That's staying together a little bit more. But like right here at the doors, doesn't like to stay together. It's so hot. And it was a pain to get this all aligned properly, you know. So the front grille looks decent enough. It's just, you know, some white and some black there, and that's fine. Nice big Autobot symbol right there. But nice chunky, pretty awesome feeling car. That's the bottom of it. That's fine. You know, not bad at all. I mean, just to show you a little quick size comparison. There's a movie The Best Optimus and a diecast Black Lion. But it isn't not bad at all. I mean, it has like a nice sculpt, actually. I really do feel like this is a good, chunky, nice feeling alt mode. You know, the tires look good. So that's really like, you know, the detail back there is fine. It's really all that needs to be said of this mode. It's fine, you know, it is what it is, and it works decent enough, so there you go. So let's transform this guy. And I will say, the little tabs on this scare me a little, because there's no, like, it's a simple transformation, but like, there's a lot of like pulling apart that happens. You know, like that, and it just sounds like things could break. But if you ever seen my transformations, don't look at my transformations for your transformations, because I just go about it however. We're just trying to get to robot mode here, and we have. So yeah, I'm not the guy to base your transformations on. But let's move the camera back a little bit here. Take a look at Sideswipe and robot mode. He's a big chunky bot. You know, it's funny. Like, this is like, you know, very G1-esque. And I'm so used to RID Sideswipe that it does kind of make me go, oh yeah, this guy's Sideswipe. Like, the RID Sideswipe has become my Sideswipe in a way, just because he's my son's Sideswipe, and I don't know. I see him much more than this, and I forget. But the head sculpt is actually really, really nice. I really like it. You see the blue eyes there, and the silver face, and it's sculpted really well. You know, the whole helmet looks great. So, I like it. I mean, again, there's not much paint on this, but it works for what it is. Again, he's very tall. I mean, in comparison, here he is with a NECA God of War Kratos there, and you can see that's a big, tall robot. You know, like, no doubt. I mean, here is the just reviewed Black Series Han Solo. So you can see this guy is huge. You know, like, definitely nice and big, so it's pretty cool in those terms. I think, like, a lot of people argue it's not worth, you know, $16.99, and maybe you're right, but compared to the other pricing of other Transformers, like, This guy's bigger than a deluxe by a lot. You know, he's like Voyager size, you know, pretty much, or somewhere in between. So, and he's at this point he's pretty much cheaper than a deluxe. Deluxes are going for $18.99 and above nowadays. So, yeah, I don't mind the price point, you know, for these. So that's my opinion on that. Let's take a look at the rest of them. You know, it's very simple. Molding on these robot parts are simply done, but they look alright. These are all white here, and I think they're painted white. I don't know if it's white plastic. No, it's white plastic. Points it looks painted, but I don't think it is. So like this part is painted. The fists there are painted black over the white, so looks fine. Feet look fine. You know, you do get these giant gaping holes in the back, but I mean, you can't expect any more than that for this. He doesn't come with any weapons or anything. He's just kind of there. But again, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Let's do some articulation. Head is on a swivel. Arms are on the mushroom pegs there, so you get some swivel action out of it, and that's really all you get. And then you could do outward motion like this on his shoulder, on this like hinge there. You got a soft ratcheted elbow. You can't do anything with the wrist, you can't do anything with the waist, the legs. Hinge outward. You could make him do the full splits there. You can make him kick forward, kick backwards. Totally fine. And then the knee has a bend there. Do the transformation, which is good. It works. And really, that's about it. So, not getting a ton, but, you know, it's not bad. Trying to get him to stand on his knee. That wasn't happening. It isn't bad. I kind of like this guy a lot more than some of the ones in the last wave. In a way, he's very similar to Prowl. I don't have that figure handy. The only one I was able to find right off the bat there was Jetfire, who I really liked a lot. I think that was my favorite one of the first wave. So there's a size comparison with that guy. Of course, the Jetfire should be a lot bigger. These guys are not really for scaling, you know. Here's Shockwave from this wave, which we will be looking at soon, very soon. So Shockwave is amazing. I really like that one. But yeah, it is what it is, you know. Simple Transformer, and there's room for that, guys. There's definitely room for that. If you want to like get these for your kids, obviously highly recommend it because it's easy enough to do. And it's a good way to like graduate from like the more animated stuff to the older figures, and even for yourselves, I like it. You know, as a collector myself, I dig these guys. You know, they come in really cool boxes, closed boxes. They really remind me of an import figure in that way, and that's cool. There's room for this on the shelf. You know, these are exclusive to Walgreens in the US, so keep an eye for that. You know, at your Walgreens, you could use your Walgreens points or whatever it's called on them if you want, and there you go. Let's do shall we do some other size comparisons in this mode? Yeah. Who else? Who we got? We got Darth Vader. We got young Chewbacca here, you know. So there you go with that. We got X-Force Deadpool. Doesn't want to stand. We got a range trooper and Harvey Birdman. So there you go. All right, so there's some more size comparisons for you, and that's it. That's really all I got for this review. Very simple Transformer, and I like it. I like it enough. You know, like I definitely liked it enough to get him, and I've liked this line enough to keep getting them. So and I have a good time, you know, featuring them here. Easy to transform, which is always a plus as far as I'm concerned. It definitely helps the figure along in my enjoyment. I'm not a big fan of the complicated transformations. Just not for me. I'm not saying it can't be for you, but for me, it always makes me like, ho hum. I never want to do it. At least with, you know, simple transformations, if I want to see that alt mode, I could get there really quick and, you know, no skin off my back. You know, time. It's all about the time for me. All right, so that's all I got. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know your thoughts. And till next time, peace out, peeps.